Hey guys, Buffering Game back today, bringing you a video. Today we're going over our Season 5 weapon wish list, as well as some other wish list items that we have here for Season 5. Coming up, I believe Season 5 is pretty much right around the corner, about 30 days or so, I believe, like something around those lines. The Battle Pass, for whatever reason, is not showing. It looks like 22 days now that I'm looking. So, 22 days, right around the corner. Going to go over some different weapons on the wish list here for Season 5, as well as some operators and build some skins. So, go ahead and jump right into it. First off here, we've had a lot of different weapons added to the game so far. Multiple different assault rifles, multiple different SMGs, sniper rifles, battle rifles, marksman rifles, everything like that. We haven't had any LMGs. So my wish list here today is pretty much primarily only focused on LMGs that should be added. So we've had 0 LMGs added to the game. We're going to start off with one that I've been anticipating to be added since Season 2, and that's going to be the M249 Saw or the Mark 46 light machine gun. So this is a weapon, obviously, the Bruin of Mark 9, I believe it was, in Modern Warfare 2019. The Saw is a weapon that has always been one of my favorites, near and dear to my heart, from any FPS game going back that I've played. I remember in COD 4 when this thing first came out. When that game first came out on PlayStation 4, the Saw was my favorite weapon. It was great to see it on, at the time, a next-gen console and play with it. So, the M249 Saw or the Mark 46 is a must in my mind. I would love to see this weapon added. It's been in the game files, and it's been anticipated and rumored since Season 1 or 2. So, hopefully this weapon is added here to the game. The M249 Saw firing 5.56 by 45mm NATO. Hopefully added, and then in either the form of the Saw, which we saw in Modern Warfare 2019, or the Mark 46, which is just kind of a more upgraded version of the Saw. Now, there's also the FN Evils, which is the new iteration of the LMG platform from FN Herstal. However, that looks too much like the RAL, so I really don't think they would add that. I think we need a classic Saw or a Mark 46 added to the game. Next up would be the Russian PKP Pechen Egg. So the Pechen Egg, we've seen that in Modern Warfare 3. We also saw the PKM in Modern Warfare 2019 with the conversion to the PKP Pechen Egg. So the Pechen Egg is also another one of my very favorite machine guns, dating back to like Battlefield 3 days. This thing was just always a lot of fun to use. We could use it in Modern Warfare 2019, and I love that thing with a 200-round belt. This is the most recent iteration of the PK machine gun from the Russian military, and again, it's firing that 7.62 by 54mm R cartridge. So it's a big boy round, big boy machine gun, really fast rate of fire. Arguably one of the best LMGs in the world is the PK platform machine gun here in the form of the PKP Pechen Egg. So this weapon, I feel like, is a must to be added as well. We definitely need the variety of LMGs. This Season 5 should be really primarily just LMG focused. Next up would be the M60 Echo 6 or the E6 by U.S. Ordnance. We haven't seen an M60 added to a Modern Warfare game, I don't believe, since Modern Warfare 3, where we had the E3 or the E4. The M60 was replaced by the M249 Bravo and Lima in the U.S. military. However, the M60, after the iteration of the E3 and E4, they have now the E6 by U.S. Ordnance, which really made a lot of significant improvements to the weapon platform. And this was actually adopted by the Danish military over the M240 Bravo and Lima. So the M240, again, was adopted by the U.S. military over the M60. However, the Danish military went ahead and adopted the M60 Echo 6 over the M240. And I think that really speaks to the improvements of the M60 E6. It's a much more lightweight light machine gun. You can carry it easily. It's significantly lighter than the M240, and they made a lot of different improvements to the weapon. They shortened it up, made it lighter. Just overall a much better weapon. Again, the rate of fire on that weapon is slow enough to allow for accurate fire. So the M60 Echo 6, M60, and the M249 Saw have always been my two favorite LMGs. So to see an M60 back in a Modern Warfare game would be awesome. Now, next up, one more weapon that I'd like to see added here would be the Knights Army Company LMG, or the Light Assault Machine Gun. This is the Finn LMG that we saw in Modern Warfare 2019. Again, a slow firing 5.56 by 45mm LMG. There's also a version in real life for the 7.62 by 51mm also. They both have a Knights Armament Company recoil compensation system, counterbalance essentially, which makes the weapon have pretty much no recoil. So that's what I really like about those weapons. It's a lot of fun to use. I had a lot of fun with the Finn LMG in Modern Warfare 2019. I think it was a really underrated machine gun with the base, not even the adverse setting, just the slow rate of fire. You could really just annihilate people at long ranges with this weapon. So to see the Knights Armament Company LAMG or the Finn LMG added back to the game would be a really good addition in my mind. So to summarize, weapon-wise, we're looking for the M249 Saw or the Mark 46 in 5.56x45mm NATO. We're looking for the PKP Pechen Egg in 7.62x54mm R. We're looking for the M60 Echo 6 in 7.62x51mm. And we're looking for the Knights Armament Company LAMG chambered in 5.56x45mm, and or a conversion for the 7.62x51mm would be a good replacement for the M60 if they choose not to do an M60 and just add those three. Having a conversion, a caliber conversion for either the Saw or the Knights Armament Company LMG to 7.62 would be acceptable also, because you have the Mark 48 for the Saw platform, which is a 7.62 chambered weapon. And like I said, the LAMG also has its own big brother version in 7.62. So those are the weapons that I'd like to see added here in Season 5. We really need LMGs, and if they add anything less than 2 LMGs, I'm going to be a little bit upset, because we've seen pretty much every weapon, multiple iterations of every weapon added to the game, just not any LMGs. So hopefully we get that. In addition to the weapons, I would really like to see a really good Navy SEAL, like bearded operator, kind of like D-Day from Modern Warfare 2019, or even Blackbeard from Rainbow Six Siege. We'd really like to see a MilSim Navy SEAL operator added to the game for one of the base classes, or a skin for one of the operators. I know we have, I think Klaus is a Danish operator here in the game. We only have the Christmas skin for him. To have like a grounded, more MilSim-esque skin for him would be really nice. I'd also really like to see a Russian Spetsnaz or a Ukrainian SSO type operator added to the game, whether that's Bale or a Ukrainian SSO officer. Something along those lines would be really cool for a MilSim operator as well. So that's pretty much the wish list. One more thing I'd like to see is, obviously, it seems like Season 5 is going to be pretty Shadow Company heavy. It looks like Graves is going to be returning here in Season 5. So I'd really like to see some good Graves skins from some of the campaign missions, as well as, obviously, we have a lot of different really good-looking Shadow Company operators in the game, especially in campaign. So I'd like to see that the classic Shadow Company quad knot operator that we saw also in Modern Warfare 2019, I'd like to see him added back as a MilSim operator for one of the base operator skins as well. So that's the wish list here for Season 5. Let me know your thoughts down below. I think it'd be really cool to see the return of some of the older operators from 2019 also. It seems like the content has just been very lacking thus far, but we definitely need some LMGs. We need more operators. The store bundles have been really, really poor in my opinion. So hopefully they start adding some good stuff here in Season 5, being more of a Shadow Company heavy type season. Hopefully we get the LMGs and we get some good operators. Let me know your thoughts down below on Season 5 wish list. What do you guys want to see weapon-wise? I just picked all LMGs because we haven't had any, and this is going on Season 5. So we've had enough assault rifles, LMGs, everything like that, SMGs. So we really need more LMGs focused on this season, in my opinion. So let me know your thoughts down below. Till next time, Buffner Gaming with a Season 5 wish list. Buffner Gaming, out.